The security of lives and property is paramount in any given nation. Therefore, as Muslims prepare for the Eid al-Fitri celebration, security agencies in Nigeria are no doubt also putting measures in place to ensure that there is no breach of security in any part of the country during the celebration, especially in public places like motor parks, mosques, markets, shopping malls and recreational centers, as well as other strategic places and national assets across the country. Worthy of note is the fact that members of the public have also been urged to always say something whenever they see something, as the issue of security is everyone's business. Now, what are the security measures in place to safeguard Nigerians and their property in times like this? What is the role of the citizenry in this, especially in areas prone to insecurity? Who should be contacted whenever you see something and want to say something? What is the guarantee that when you give sensitive information to security agents, your life will not be at risk? Well, our guests on Nigeria Today will be providing answers to these and other related questions shortly. Welcome to the program. I am Dennis Adigunloye. All right, joining me in the studio to discuss issues bordering on security during the Eid al-Fitri celebration is the Deputy Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command, DCC, Felix Ikwegu. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
All right, and also joining us in the studio is the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, FCT Command, Abuja, ACP Chike Nwabuwa. You're also very welcome to the program.
Good evening, and my pleasure.
All right, let me come first to DCC Felix, NSCDC. We all know that they've been around for quite some time. What measures are in place by your organization to ensure the security of people and other national assets during the Eid al-Fitri celebrations?
Well, thank you. And I'm glad to be here. As the Muslim faithfuls prepare to mark Sallah celebrations, having completed the 2021 Ramadan fasting, the need for proactive security deployment cannot be overemphasized. And for this reason, we at the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command, we have ensured that we deploy massively our gallant officers to man and provide security to protect national assets that covers the airports, the train stations, the markets. We provide security to cover parks, recreational centers, and this we cannot achieve without collaboration with other security agencies. And that, of course, we are prepared to ensure that the lives of Nigerians, particularly those of them here in the FCT, and their properties and visitors alike, are well secured and protected.
All right, let me put the same question to Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, FCT Commander ACP Chike Nwabuwa. The police, on their part, what measures have been taken, particularly as the Muslim faithful gear up for celebrating the end of the Ramadan and all the rest of that?
As it stands, everybody knows that Sallah is here. The Ramadan has come to an end. The police have also prepared operation order to ensure that we have adequate security for everybody, wherever you are in FCT. To this end, we have done the operation order has covered the deployment to strategic places, such as the National Mosque. Of course, the parks and recreation, we know that people will naturally want to trudge there, but in view of the COVID-19 protocol,
Yep.
Such parks may not be focal points because they would not be allowed to operate as in the past. So for now, we have covered the areas we feel that may pose threats. You think of places where dignitaries will go for prayers, places where the common people will also go for prayers, the Jumat prayer. Like I said earlier on, in view of the COVID-19 arrangement or protocol, the usual Eid prayer will not hold. It has been cancelled. So Muslim festivals have been advised to pray at the respective places nearest to them. So we have deployed men, we have deployed materials to ensure that such places are adequately protected during the period.
All right, staying with you, ACP Nwabuha, we've all heard the saying that security is everyone's business. Can you just make the meaning of these statements clear to our viewers as to what exactly is the role of citizens when it comes to securing the country, especially our internal security, during this type of celebration and of course generally?
Good enough. I will flash back to when we were school. Everybody was taught to be conscious of his environment. You look at who are coming around you. You also look at what you yourself are doing to keep yourself safe, so that you don't just walk into danger by yourself. There are things like that. People, out of carelessness, traveled at odd hours on lonely roads. That is a sure way of putting your life at risk. So, you come back again to your home. You don't leave your house without locking the windows, your doors, and all that. And then you are sitting here too, even when you are enjoying yourself, you find a bag kept somewhere close to you. You don't know who owns the bag. Please, you should be inquisitive. Find out what the bag is for, who kept it, and if you are suspicious, raise alarm. The police will be there to come to your aid.
Okay, we'll talk a little more about information sharing on the part of the public to security agents a little later on. Let me come back to DCC Felix. In what ways can citizens be of help to the NSCDC in your line of duty across Nigeria at times like this?
Well, thank you. It is obvious that the residents of FCT, we expect the residents to provide credible intelligence, timely information to us, in order for us to protect and give them maximum security. And again, we expect that the general public should feel free, give us information, because security operatives cannot be everywhere. We depend on intelligence to enable us carry out our assignment and in order for us to succeed in securing lives and property of FCT residents. And again, within this period of festivity, it is known that people will travel both in and out of the FCT, and we also expect that the general public collaborates with the security operatives in that regard, so that we can better provide security to everyone.
All right, we all can talk about intelligence gathering being at the core of preempting security threats. Let me ask you, ASP Nwabuha, if one of the duties of citizens is to give accurate and credible information to the authorities as to any potential security threats, what assurances are you giving the members of the public that their own personal safety will not be put at risk should they come forward with this credible information?
Thank you very much. I think we have said this time and time over. I, in person, had at one time or the other reiterated this. If you have information to the effect that something that may jeopardize security and safety of life and property around you is about to happen or may happen, if ABC is allowed to happen, you quickly contact the nearest security agency around you. You could do that through phone, through email, through what? We have a lot of platforms these days that will help you to do this, and we don't even want to know the identity of the person giving this. We want to get the information. So if you have any other means of passing it to us, please do. And I can assure you that what the police are doing these days is to ensure that any information we get, the informant is safe and secure, well protected from the knowledge of whosoever. So the fear of, it may be revealed, does not arise anymore. We have taken time to see that that is cleared and pinned down.
And these methods that members of the public can come forward with credible information, you said email, and what are the other ones? And how can they actually get the correct, accurate information?
By means of WhatsApp, you can do that. Yeah. So whatever means you can communicate, please do. We will be willing and happy to receive that and work on that without even asking for your physical presence. What we want is the information, and we will process it and do something with it.
All right. Okay. Let me come back to DCC Felix. Just, if you would, educate the public on the core duties of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. There's a lot of misconceptions, shall we say, on the part of the public as to what your role specifically is. So just highlight some of your core mandates.
The Act establishing Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps is very clear on our mandates, which ranges from protection of national critical assets. We have specific departments that deal with agro rangers. Agro rangers is a department saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that herders and farmers crises are brought to minimum by way of engaging them in discussions and getting the issues that arises as a result of farmers and clashes, farmers and herders and clashes. Then we also have departments that deal with disaster management, which is also our core mandate. Disaster management here, we work in collaboration with NEMA. And again, we also carry out our core mandate again is in the area of private guard companies. We supervise and train their personnel in order for them to be able to discharge their responsibilities well and professionally. We have departments we call peace and conflict resolution. This department, as we all know, the courts these days are started with much cases. Even some cases are not supposed to be in court. You find them in the courts. So the Peace and Conflict Resolution Department engages some of these complainants and the suspects. They come to bring them together and see to what extent we can resolve some of these conflicts or
without going back to the going to the courts.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for that general overview of your mandate. I think it's a lot clearer now for the people watching at home. All right. Let's pause for a quick break. We will be back in a moment. Do stay with us. All right, you're welcome back. If you just tuned in, you are still on time. We have been discussing on Nigeria Today issues bordering on security during the Eid al-Fitri celebrations, and we have in the studio the Deputy Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command, DCC Felix Ikwegbu, and the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, FCT Police Command, Abuja ACP, Chike Nwabuma. ACP, let me come back to you now. As Muslims are gearing up for the celebration, Sallah celebrations, what would be your plea to them with regards to how they conduct themselves, and if there's any issues of security or any concerns that members of the public may have, what can they do to avert any mishaps during the celebrations?
I will start by reassuring that we do not envisage any of such threat. The ones people have been apprehensive about, the issue of Boko Haram, IPOB, banditry, and the rest. The police command, the CP of FCT command, has taken steps as the chairman of the security organizations in FCT, has also met with other service chiefs, other commanders of the security agencies. And after due deliberations, it was decided and action has been taken to the effect that we have done deployment. We now have joint patrol. We now have, if you move around, please, you will see visibility policing. You have police, you have army, you have civil defense, you have all of us moving together. In convoy patrol, we are there. We are doing show of force. The essence of this is to ensure that no breaches is observed anywhere. But in the event of any happening, please, people shouldn't hesitate, like I said at the beginning of this program, to contact whosoever, even if it's a police constable nearest to you. Please give him the information. We need information to the effect that this at this point, Mr. A, or even if you don't know the name of the actor, but you tell us that somebody or a group somewhere is doing this or about to do this. Promptly, you see security presence at your instance. That I can assure you.
All right. Okay. Staying with this theme of giving out information on the part of the public, let me come back to DCC Felix. You talked earlier about the public should feel free to give information. Some of the intelligence reports that could either stop a crime or lead to the arrest of criminals, most times is always as a result of public giving information. But sometimes, or even most times, they are afraid because they may be sold out by security agents. What is the level of assurance NSCDC is giving to the public that they can be trusted when it comes to receiving information from the public?
I would like to start by saying that or to draw our minds to the maxim that says when you see something, you say something. In order for the FCT residents to be well protected and secured, like we said earlier, we need credible and timely intelligence in order for us to carry out our duties much more effectively. And to this end, we want to assure the FCT residents that every information given to us, the security operatives can assure them of their confidentiality in treating such information. Like my brother from the police has just said, we will ensure we don't really need to see such persons physically. Provide information to us through either WhatsApp. We have call center, which will give out the number anytime before the end of this program. And everyone should be rest assured that the informants are fully protected by the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps FCT Command.
All right. Okay, that's very, very good to hear. Just give us your, staying with you, DCC Felix, what's your plea to members of the public as we gear up for the Sallah celebrations?
Say that again, please.
What's your plea to members of the public as regards the Sallah celebrations and keeping themselves and each other safe? What is your plea for them in terms of their conduct?
Well, like we have also said earlier, the Corps, the command rather, we have massively made deployment to cover all the strategic flash points, pin down locations, and other strategic places of interest. We have strengthened capacity of our men, our gallant officers and men, to man and to cover all of these areas to ensure that the lives and property of FCT residents are well secured within this Sallah celebration. And we are assuring the general public that they should go to bed, sleep with their two eyes closed. As our operatives are everywhere. That's under the joint task force that is operational at the moment.
All right, very, very reassuring. Just on a final note, give us any numbers or any contact information that the public can have to give useful information.
For FCT call center number, we have 080 54 74 7755.
All right, that's FCT call center NSCDC on 0805 474 7755.
Yes.
All right, and for you, ACP Nwabuwa, give us any contact information that the public would
of course, we'll readily give out the number of the FCT control room. I think if you don't mind, I can give you up to 3-4.
Go ahead. if my director will allow.
Okay. 080 32 00 3913. Okay. That's one of it.
Yeah.
Another one is 070 57 33 76 53.
Okay.
Are you ready for that one?
Yeah.
080 28 94 08 83. If you want some more, we'll supply at any other time.
All right, just to reiterate those numbers, the FCT control room, 3 numbers. First being 0803 200 3913. Second 0705 733 7653. And a third number 0802 894 0883. Those numbers you can contact. All right, thanks to our guests, DCC Felix Ikwebu, Deputy Commandant, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, FCT Command. Thanks for your time, thoughts, and insights. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and thanks also to Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Operations, FCT Police Command, Abuja ACP Chike Nwabuma. Many thanks for sharing your perspectives with us also.
God bless you. Good luck.
Thank you, and thanks to you out there for watching. Nigeria Today is live at 7:30 p.m. in the evening every weekday. Also watch this and other editions of the program on youtube.com/NTA News 24 Hub. I'm Dennis at Digunloyo. Thanks for your time, and happy Sallah celebrations.